still love him, clap your hands. Hallelujah. I had to run out before I had a mishap, amen. I got too heavy, my stockings started falling off. And I didn't want to be embarrassed with my stockings around my ankles, amen. Hallelujah, that would have been a mess. Just in case I thought I was trying to be cute, no. Pastor did not want to be embarrassed, amen. But I'm ecstatic, amen, about what God has done in this place thus far. Come on, if you appreciate what God has already done, the man of God began to say he has done more than we ever expected. And I had just said that God was going to meet us at the point of our expectation. Hallelujah. I don't care what you expected. The name of God said he's done more. Hallelujah. And for this cause we give him glory. I honor the Lord. Amen. Because of who he is. Amen. God is so phenomenal. Amen. Let's, for y'all say, Pastor, get started. Go to Acts 12. Pastor, do have a scripture. Just in case I don't get there. But Pastor, do have a scripture. Go to Acts 12. Hallelujah. Beginning at the first verse. Amen. Apostle was telling me I got to be rebuking last week. I said, well, I guess I need to come and then get it right. Amen. Because you never rebuke. Never cut somebody, leave them open, and don't sew them back up. Amen. Don't patch them back up. Amen. So I don't want to leave you wounded. Amen. But my whole desire is to make sure every leader, every person that say they belongs to God, you have access to everything that God promised you. Know that the enemy in this season trick you. Amen. Acts 12. We all know that the saints, I was glad. Tell somebody, I'm glad. I'm glad. To be amongst the living, and not amongst the dead. Tell somebody, I'm glad. To be in the service. Just one more time. Hallelujah. I was listening to Pastor Sean Jones yesterday, the young preacher that passed, and he wrote a song that says, I'm depending on you. And y'all don't even have a clue. He began to say, growing up, he was a child. His mother told him that she would be there. But when he became a grown man, he understood that his dependence was no longer on his mother, but it was on the Lord. Amen. I watched God tell somebody to pull some of us through some serious stuff. In Acts 12. Amen. I'm going to be brief. Amen. I'm just excited. Hallelujah. I told y'all. When you have this, I have a word of the Lord. I have a word of the Lord. Hallelujah. And it reads, now about the time Herod, the king, stretched out his hands to harass some from the church. Then he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw that it pleased the Jews, he proceeded farther to seize Peter also. Do you not understand that there's people that get pleasure in you being harassed and you going through? Farther to seize Peter also. Now it was during the days of the unleavened bread. So when he had arrested him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 squads of soldiers. You got one man that you have arrested, and you have assigned to him 4 squads of soldiers to keep him, intending to bring him before the people after Passover. Peter was therefore kept in prison, but constant prayer was offered to God for him by the church. If you notice, verse 1 says that the king began to harass the church.
Yep, in the church.
Even being harassed, the Bible says the church still stayed in constant prayer. Some of you going to catch it in just a moment.
Good.
Peter therefore was kept in constant prayer by the church. Verse 6 says, and when Herod was about to bring him out that night, Peter was sleeping. Tell somebody it's really okay when you in captivity to go to sleep. Yes, indeed. Bound with 2 chains between 2 soldiers, and the guards before the door was keeping the prison. Verse 6 says, and when Herod was about to bring him out that night, Peter was sleeping because he knew God had him. Bound with 2 chains between 2 soldiers, and the guards before the door were keeping the prison. Now behold, an angel of the Lord stood by him. Right in the midst of the 4 squads, the 2 soldiers, the Bible says, now behold, the angels of the Lord stood by him. A light shone in the prison, and he struck Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, arise quickly. And his chains fell off his hands. Then the angel said to him, gird yourself and tie up your sandals. And so he did. And he said to him, put on your garments and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and did not know what was done by the angels was real, but he thought it, he was seeing a vision. Tell somebody what God's getting ready to do in your life. You're going to think you was dreaming. When they were past the first and the second guard post, they came to the iron gate that leads to the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and went down one street, and immediately the angel departed from him. And when Peter came to himself, he said, now I know for certain that the Lord has sent his angels and has delivered me from the hand of Herod and from all the expectations of the Jewish people.
Come on.
Remember last Sunday, I told you that the preacher told us
Tie them all together. Come on.
they didn't even see it coming.
All right.
We're in a place, that's not my title. We're in a place where the enemy has harassed us for most of our sanctified life. He has assigned people to us that know us really for real. And because let me say this, they think they know us really for real. So they have learned what buttons to push. They know what you're sensitive to, so they know what aggravates you. They know what harasses you. Why? And they do it all the time because they have found pleasure in seeing you what? Harassed. They get pleasure in seeing you rattled, as Destiny word is, wrestling. They see you wrestling. You got to get to a point in spite of, the Bible says that the king took pleasure in harassing the church. Do you not understand that your devil take pleasure in seeing that you're not accomplishing everything that we get up and dance, we shout, we testify that God's going to do it, but at the end of the day, most of you, because God ain't did it in your time, we get mad, but tell somebody, I got somebody in constant prayer for me. Yeah, you see in my demise, but God has flipped the script. I got somebody on the other side of through knowing how to bring me through. So the Bible says that the king saw that the Negroites took pleasure in seeing that I was harassed. So what he decided to do, I kill somebody that's attached to me. Can I help you in this season? You better be careful who attached to you, because if the devil don't like you, guess what? He don't like who attached to you either. So the Bible begins to say he took pleasure. You have folk that's assigned to your life that takes pleasure in seeing nothing goes right. Every time some things go wrong, first thing they say, I told you they wouldn't live it right. I told you God wasn't going to do it. But at the end of this thing, tell somebody, because somebody is still praying, God's getting ready to turn things around. God's getting ready to flip things upside down. God's getting ready to cause things to work in my favor. Why? Because I got somebody in So whatever I'm dealing with, I don't have to stress why, because I can go to sleep. But here's my thing. Why y'all up?
Yes.
My Lord.
Why y'all tossing and turning?
All right.
Jesus.
Talk it up.
Why y'all up in the midnight hour worrying God about what y'all in? About what y'all in? When the Bible says that at midnight,
Midnight.
Paul and Silas prayed, right?
Yeah, it did. What happened?
And what happened at midnight? The Bible says the jail cell, it shook the jail house. Chains fell. So I can imagine in this chapter, while Peter was fast asleep, at midnight, tell somebody, an angel of the Lord. Tell somebody, at midnight, I was surrounded by the best gods. I was surrounded by the best souls. At midnight. It did not matter about their guns. It did not even matter about their swords. Come tell somebody, when the angel of the Lord came, he stood up right beside me. In other words, I was asleep. But when the angel of the Lord came, tell somebody, he caused my soldiers to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah. Take your time.
Hurry up and take your time. Come on.
He said, hurry up and take your time. So at midnight, the Bible says, because I had a church that knew what was on my life.
Talking about.
I have a church that saw me and God saw me. I have a church who loved me in spite of me. Because I have a church who know that the anointing of God was on my life. Because I had a church that knew I was a glory carrier. They began to seek the Lord on my behalf. I began to say, God, Pastor T is in trouble. But because the word says, no weapon formed against Pastor T. He says, no weapon. So he reminded the church who I was. And sometimes you got to look beyond who you think I am and pray for me anyhow. So the scripture says, he had a church that began to pray. And because they prayed, it called the angels of the Lord
Yeah.
to visit me. Let me say this, I don't care what kind of dilemma you're in. I don't care what you're stressing with. I don't care what you're coping with. I don't care what the enemy done told you. I don't care what it look like. I don't care what it smell like. I don't care what it feel like. Tell somebody God's ready to send an angel. Let me say this in my closing. That's it, Bishop. That's it. Go ahead and preach. Yes, indeed. That's my first closing. He said, help. No, the other one. Help is on the way. Tell somebody, not only is it on the way, but tell somebody it just showed up. We so quick to say better days are coming. We so quick to say help is coming. We so quick to say deliverance is coming. We so quick to say the blessing of the Lord is coming. But I stop by to tell you it's no longer coming. For it is present. accused.
Yes.
In my last one. If you read the scripture, the Bible says that the angel of the Lord appeared between the two soldiers that was on the side of people. Can I help you this morning? Whatever you're dealing with, you have your enemies. The Bible says encamped all around you. About you. But here's what's funny. The Bible says he killed James. activity. So I just come to encourage the believers on
My
this
God,
morning
you did that. You did that.
that God's getting ready to not only remove you from the jail,
Thank you, Jesus.
the chains,
Thank you, Lord.
the prisons, but He's getting ready to open up your eye gates and give you access to what the enemy told you would never be able to have. And in my closing, the scripture says, listen, I promise you. He says that the Lord, hit me. Verse 12 says that the Jewish people could not believe what God had did. Can I help you? What's God ready to do in your life? It's going to cause your enemy to have to celebrate with you. No, guess what your enemy going to say? You know what? God did that. The enemy going to say, God did that. Because there ain't no way that I done had the best gods. I done assigned the best soldiers to this one individual. And you mean to tell me that he got out of the jail cell and then unlocked no doors? He got out of the gate and didn't have to have the gate to the key to the city, but he became the key that unlocked everything about his life. So I just say this to this house today because the Bible says that the church didn't cease from praying. Whatever you do in this season, tell somebody, don't you stop praying. Don't you stop praying.